Hello everyone, welcome to your channel. My name is Vinay and I am a senior business analyst working in a MNC in healthcare domain, and total I have almost 5 years of experience in analytics domain. So let's get started with this video. So in this video we'll be talking about null, blank and zero. What exactly different in in different, what exactly different we can see, how can figure it out, what exactly interview question is that, what is the definition, or how can we use in a SQL query, and basically the most important thing, which is interview question and interview preparation through this video. So I hope you will be liking this video. Let's get started with the this. So in this first slide, we'll be taking care of about null, what exactly null is, what is the difference between null and zero, and the blank, what exactly we can figure it out, how can we do our analysis, and I have figured it out of, I have written a SQL query. Basically, I have created a database over here. No database, basically it is a table, and you will be getting some uh, tables columns, and I have inserted some values in that. So this scenario we will be discussing in the SQL part, and same goes for null and blank also. So let's get started with this first of all, a definition of this null. So I'm just reading this null, and I will define the layman language was what exactly null is. Null indicates there is no value within a database field of a given record. It doesn't mean zero, because zero is a value. We know zero is a numeric value, so it can't equal to null. So we can easily justify that null is not equal to zero. First scenario we have figured it out, that how null and zero are different. So let's get started with the layman language. Let's say you have a database and it is showing null. So what exactly it will show? It shows that there is no value within the table or a database for that particular given record. That's it. We will see in the coming videos along with this video also. So I'm just requesting be with me. And apart of that, if I talk about this table I have created, and we will dealing with it in a SQL Server also. Then insert, we will be inserting some values in that, so we can figure it out what exactly null is here. Okay, so basically what exactly it is. So we have already figured it out, what is null and what is the difference between null and zero. Now coming to the next uh, now coming to the next, which is blank. So I hope you are paying attention till here. So let's get started with the blank. So I'm just reading this definition first. So blank indicates there is a value within a database, but the field is blank. Getting my point? What exactly definition is say when we will be running this particular contact table in our database. So you can figure it out what exactly the difference between null and the blank. So I hope till now it is clear to you what exactly blank says. It has value but it is not present till now. Simple it is. And we will be taking care using this table only, which is called contact. I will be creating database then table, and I will show you how can we figure it out. So let's get started with another uh, which is last but the not least, zero. So we know the zero is a numeric value. So it is a simple definition. Zero means itself it is a value and it is a zero. That's it. So for better clarity, I have created a inventory table, and we will see this thing in our SQL Server. And I have created this table using these parameters, basically columns, and we will be inserting this uh, values in that, so you can figure it out what are exactly different in that thing. So let's get started with the SQL Server. So we are at our SQL Server database management studio. So here I am just creating a database which is null blank 0. You can give any name, and I will provide this SQL query script in the description link. You can download and practice that thing, and I will use that database for the further use. I hope you are getting till now. So whatever question we have seen in our PPT, I have copy pasted over here, like the table name and the insert value, and again see the second like how can we figure it out, blank, this table, then blank, then 0. So I would like to request to give your attention here and just zooming out so you can get better clarity over here. Just see the difference, what exactly we have. We have table, student table over here, and in this we have student ID, name and age. As we know, it is primary key, so it can't be null or duplicate. Name, although it is compulsory to fill. Okay, and let's say the age. Let's say in an institute, let's say a candidate or a student have let's not fill that particular age session. So what they will do? They can't put a hypothetical value. Let's say my age is 26, and let's say the criteria of particular for this course is 25. So they can't fill it hypothetically. Are you getting my point? So in that scenario where we don't know what exactly value can be put, what could be, like we are like in dilemma, what exactly can be done, so we use null because it is not present with us. The same definition like we have read in the PPT also. So I hope you are getting what exactly it is going to be happen here. So just look at here. For this Alice and Bob, we have no age, like we are not aware what exactly they are. Let's say it could be 70 years, it could be like 12 years, we are not aware, so we are just putting null. And after that we will whenever they are going to fill their age, we will update their age using update statement. Getting my point till now? So let's get started with blank and empty string. The same scenario also goes for the like scenario in terms of, let's say the real-time example I'll giving you in for this particular blank session. So just focus on the table only. I have mentioned the contact table over here, and like we have this column names, contact phone name and the phone number. So what I did, I have mention first participants ID, name and the phone number. But what exactly about the mark and stars? I don't know what exactly their phone number could be. So I have mentioned only the empty string. So whenever I'll get the data, or although they want their input using any web portal, so they can feed it. Let's say if I talk about in terms of whenever we are filling our uh, let's say we are putting our insurance. So if the like insurance, we are filling our insurance prospect and we are not providing our email ID or let's say phone number, so while creating this we can use empty string. Getting my point till now? Now the last topic we have, 0, which eventually says like it is a 0, simple. Let's say there is a no like discrepancy in 0, where you can understand that basically we have to more focus on blank and null, because these two are more like creating confusion, because 0 is already a numeric value, so it has its own identity. So let's get started with this thing. So I have created this inventory, and inventory I have column item ID, item name and the quantity. Let's say I have designed any web portal, and I want like this thing, and I have order something, and I put, let's say I have bought 10 pair of shoes, one shirt, and for this another, let's say a belt. I haven't ordered anything, so it could be 0 if I'm not ordering anything, it can't be blank, because it is a simple way that if I'm ordering, then there will be order number, order quantity basically, otherwise it could be 0. Simple. So in this table only we are providing 0 because it is a numeric value. Simple it is. Getting my point till now? So let's just run this query so we can understand what exactly it is. I have created this, I have used this, and I'm just commenting out this thing. If you know how to comment, just select whatever data, whatever the text you want, just and go there, here, and click on this. It will comment out and it won't run. Okay, now just I'm running this thing first. I'm just creating table already exist. Let me drop the first. Let me drop this thing. So for dropping, I'm just dropping whole the table. So for dropping any table or like database, we have drop, and I'm dropping full database. Which is this thing. Eventually it won't delete because I'm currently working in the same database. You can look at here, null blank 0. So I have to move another, then I can drop this. So I have just go a random database and I'm just executing this thing. So it will execute the query, and now I have to just create a database first. I'm just creating this thing, creating database, using it, getting I hope you are aware of these steps. So I'm just creating first a table student and inserting the values, and we have blank one. So I'm just creating another table which is contact, inserting values. You can see we are just executing successfully. For 0 we are creating inventory for and inserting value. So we are done with this. So I hope I will providing this query script to you in the description. You can figure it, you can find and learn and do whatever you want with this query. And let's get started with this. If you're uncommenting, just select whatever you want to uncomment and go there and just do that. So I have what I did till now. I have created a database which is null blank 0. It is a hypothetical database. Whatever you want, you can create, and I have used that using use command. And after that, I have just created the tables and inserted the data into it, so I can show you what exactly null, 0, and blank look like. So these are our table name. So I'm just running this thing, and we have result right now. I'm just doing one thing. Okay, so I'm zooming in. So just look at over here for this null, for this blank, and for this 0. If I talk about null, as the definition says, we are not aware about the value. For the blank, it is showing nothing. And the 0, it is always a numeric value, so it is showing null. Oh, sorry, 0. For the betterment, I'm just again doing same one by one query. For this, we have null values. So null is present over here. And for another thing, like we have table contact, I'm running, so it is showing blank, so it doesn't contain any value. And last one we have for inventory, which is related to 0. So we have 0 over here. So I have till now you have cleared this thing, and I'll just I would like to say something. Don't get confused, just be with the basics. Like 0, it has identical and identity. It basically it is a 0. It is a numeric number, so don't confuse over there. And you have to just clarify your basic into null and this thing blank. That's it. Just have a quick revision over here. So I have just mentioned over here null, blank empty string, it is a synonym, and then for zero. So you have for this uh, zero, we know it is a numeric value, so don't get confused over there, and it contains only zero. And the most crucial part is null. So let's get started with this thing. And if I talk about the null, just go with this thing. Just clear your thoughts over here. If a database field contain a null value, it means there is no data. There is no data, or the value is unknown. Simple. It is not like rocket science. You have to just remember this thing. There is no data or value is unknown. Simple for the null. And for the empty and the blank thing, you have to just remember there is a value present. Means there is a value present, but it is empty right now. Okay, getting my point? It is empty right now, and no visible character. Let's say we haven't put anything over there. Simple. I hope you would understand till now. If you are not able to clear your thoughts till now on these three topics only, null, blank, and zero, we will have another package for you. I will be covering the interview question from the basic and the practical question on these three topics only. Let's get started with this thing. I hope you are till clear now with these basic things. So in coming videos, I will be discussing more about what exactly uh, we can deal with our data. These using three things: null, blank, and zero in our database. So how and what exactly you have to figure it out, and what you have to keep in your mind. And and next video I have something for you. In this next video I'll be using theory based interview question, so in depth basically. So it will give you more clarity for this particular topic. So I hope you will be enjoying till now. If you are watching till here, it is, I know my videos are getting more longer in comparison to other, but still I'm trying to give you full clarity in terms of everything, in terms of your basic knowledge, in terms of your interview knowledge, in terms of your practical knowledge. That's why I don't bother about to take my videos long. I hope you are liking till now, and thank you so much for watching this, and thank you for being my debug analytics family. Thank you so much, guys. Have a nice day ahead. Bye bye.